Gun showers, YouTubers, it is October 7th, 2024. It is 5 a.m. in the morning. We are getting ready to head to North Carolina. We've got one Tahoe in the back, full of supplies, one truck. I don't know how the audio is gonna be, guys. I'm not wearing my microphone. We got one trailer full up. We're filling up gas on the second. Again, I'm not sure how the formatting of this video is gonna go. This is our first time. I don't really vlog, I do gun shows, but I think it's gonna be really neat to show this experience to people. And for those of you who have been on the channel in the episode before, this is the man, the myth, the legend, B. Smith. You've seen him on the channel before. He set this whole thing up. He inspired me to be a part of this. And so stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna check back in when we get fuel, when we get lunch, or if I see anything cool on the way. So make sure to keep watching, guys. That is a beautiful, beautiful Illinois sunrise, even though we're in the fastest state of Illinois. Ran through Mount Vernon, the mecca of jiu-jitsu. Brandon, I gotta ask you, man, what inspired you to start this? Because you're the reason I'm here, because you inspired me.
Man, so it started with jiu-jitsu. You know me, when we first met, I was going through some shit, did some traveling, did some jiu-jitsu along the way, and I met somebody that it was one of those relationships that as soon as we shook hands, we were brothers.
Yeah.
Like, that was the end of it. And we've been homies ever since. And so he's my people down there in North Carolina. He's with the sheriff's office. I called him last Saturday after the storms and everything. I said, how bad is it? And basically, like, he was talking about places that we frequent down there, you know, or he'd tell me to go visit while I was there. And he's like, dude, they're gone. They're off the map. So I said, well, what do you need down there? And Chris, being just the salt of the earth guy that he is, he said, oh, brother, we just need prayers. We need all the prayers you can get. And I'm like, yeah, right, fuck that. What do you need? Like, I got you on prayers, but what else do you need? And he just basically said everything. So I was like, let me make some calls, see what we can do. And here we are, 8 days later, taking 2 trucks, 2 trailers down to my people down in Marion, North Carolina.
My man, well, I'm so glad that you got inspired, because I got inspired. I thank you for sharing that, dude. That's awesome. That is so cool. So cool. It's
just been cool, like, seeing people come together. You know, the world's not as bad as they want you to believe it is.
100%. 100%.
You know, and I've been blessed to be able to meet some really amazing people on this journey, and I'm sure we're going to meet some more once, you know, once we get there.
I'm excited for the opportunity to help. I appreciate you posting about this as much as you did, because one, I'm sure it helped with donations, but it inspired me because I knew I could help and I knew I had time. So that's awesome, man. We'll be in North Carolina around 5-6 p.m. with no stops. So we'll turn this camera back on to the next stop, guys. Just want to do a check-in now that we're in Illinois. Right, first pit stop. Get a little fuel, get a little food. Well, drinks probably. I mean, energy drink. Some caffeine, coffee. What are you getting?
Definitely some caffeine.
Yep.
And making a pit stop.
Pit stop or pit stop?
Both.
A little bit of both.
All of the above.
Yes, sir. What town are we in? Do you know? Did you see what town this was, Brandon? Did you see what town this was? I didn't either. We still in Illinois, though?
No, we're in Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. All right. Well, we crossed over the border in Indiana at some point at that time.
Trunk runs better when I get out of Illinois.
Trunk runs a lot better when we get out of Illinois. I love it.
That socialist air.
That socialist air. Yeah, dude. Your air box probably needs cleaned out at that point.
Gotta change the filter now. Shit.
Yep. Oh, we got freedom filters in the gas station, I think.
Everybody's behind me.
All right. Another volunteer. Introduce yourself.
I'm Emily.
Hell yeah. How about the old man? The old man want to be on YouTube?
I don't know. You can ask him.
Mark. I do a YouTube channel and I'm vlogging some of this trip.
Okay.
Would you like to say hi and introduce yourself? You could say no and I'll cut all that out.
No, I'm good. No,
you good. Ah, dang. I was going to hope. I always got to try, man. Let's see if we can get some sightseeing. Big old barge over there. That old abandoned building over there. In the distance. America's beautiful. All right, Kentucky, we're in you. North Carolina bound. Not sure how the camera's gonna turn out, but I had to turn it back on as we enter into Kentucky. I'm just gonna get that on film.
Who the fuck are you?
You the fuck got some white ear beard too. It ain't so bad. You got worse than I do. Damn.
Oh, dude, it looked terrible when it was all long as shit. Like
Yeah.
down here.
You look
fucking.
You look old, bro.
Man.
I don't know.
I feel it.
Normalize telling your people they're old as fuck.
Keep right.
All right. We took a left. We head to Nashville. Took a right. We're going towards Indianapolis. A little Cincinnati. If you wanted to go to Ohio. Straight to Lexington.
Use the left 2 lanes to keep left toward Lexington.
Got about 6.5 hours with no more stops till we get to North Carolina. So we're gonna be stopping first in NC at the jiu-jitsu gym first. Is that where our first stop is in NC, or?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop by there. That's where we're gonna lay our heads down tonight.
Yep. Down in Marion.
And then we're gonna head up to a county that's in more dire need. Will that be tomorrow morning?
Keep left.
Supposed to be. Yeah. But
Depends.
situation's dynamic. Like
Situation's dynamic.
it's
I love
changing as we're driving.
Yep.
So
Nah,
we're just
so-
kind of rolling with it.
75 miles.
Awesome.
Continue
Whatever
straight.
they need, that's
Yes, sir.
that's what they're gonna get wherever
Yes,
they
sir.
need it,
Yes, sir.
one way or another.
I love it. Thank you, man, for allowing me to be a part of your journey.
Well, I'm happy to have you, brother. I wouldn't have it any other way.
When you say they don't build things like they used to, these stone bridges. Man, your truck sounds good going under these viaducts.
Cost enough to get it that way.
Cost enough to get it that way. Better.
That's what happens. It sounds good when you get the government out of your business.
Yeah.
Get the government out of the truck.
Yep. As un-Midwestern as this sounds, I've never been into a Buc-ee's.
This
So
is a southern thing.
this is a southern good. I don't feel so bad. I don't know anything about
Buc-ee's
Buc-ee's.
is like a
I see
Texas
people,
thing,
I see
I
people
think.
talk about it, man. I don't know nothing. All I know is
I'm pretty sure it's a Texas thing.
people tell me all the time, oh, you see a Buc-ee's, you gotta stop. I never stop. That makes more sense now because I'm a Missouri boy. Guess there's a little car meet going on up here at the Buc-ee's at the same time. Well, Buc-ee's, I went inside and honestly, I'm impressed by how many people are in there and what they're doing, but it seems like a cult following to me. Still in Kentucky? Man, look at this scenery. Reverse Mohawk in the mountains if you can see it. Oh, wow. That's opposite of the house we just passed, right?
Right. Still cool.
Still cool. I'll do a few minutes just in case we see some more cool stuff.
This is my favorite part of the country. Some of the best people I've ever met in my life came from Appalachia.
At least you say it right, Appalachia. Had somebody say, just throw an apple at you. You can get it right and not offend us. I was like, oh, Appalachia, gotcha. That hospital looks like an armory.
Right.
So what were you saying about this kudzu vine? Another great decision by our government, now that I got the camera rolling.
Yeah, brought in to control erosion and just took over.
So it's killing all them trees.
Choke them out.
What you're saying is the government doesn't always have the answer that is correct.
Correct.
Nicely put. As nicely put as you can say it. Man, it's everywhere, now that you pointed it out.
make a U-turn.
What?
Use the left lane to make a U-turn.
There's people still going this direction up there. I can see them at the tip.
In 1 mile, keep right onto US 58 east toward Cumberland Gap, Tennessee.
Almost to Tennessee.
What it is, but travel through tunnel is always fun. I feel like I'm 12.
Use the right lane to keep right onto
That's why I'm
US
videoing
58 east toward Cumberland
That's why
Gap, Tennessee.
it's still neat to me. Oh no, the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm birthed. And Tennessee. Oh, we're in Virginia now. I missed it.
There you go.
There it is. Well, that's quick. We just touched the tit of Tennessee and went straight to Virginia. Lasted a whole, what, 30 seconds? Typical of us.
At least we're consistent.
Yeah, dude, if nothing else.
Get in and out, get it over with.
Man, I wish I'd had the camera on earlier. That is a hell of a view. Virginia. See the people way down there in their cars. Can't see with the camera though, it's not catching it. So we get them mountains in the background. Beautiful home. There it is. That's the shot. All right, making our stop at Duffield, Virginia. We're at that 150-mile left mark. We're gonna pick a BP, because that's what we got available. Best gas prices so far look to be Kentucky. Was that correct?
Turn left onto Mechanic Street. In a 1/4 mile, turn left onto Jackson Avenue.
Why would you go out for a walk in all this?
Are you serious? Someone's walking?
Yeah. Like a whole gaggle of motherfuckers at the crosswalk.
This town is not built for this. He's got his trailer. I trust you, I don't trust him.
I can't see, correct?
I'm sorry.
Turn left
Just to
onto
film.
Temple Hill Road.
What the fuck?
Road closed, they won't let us in.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
All right, we'll go across the highway then. What's crazy is none of this is on.
It says we can get on.
Nope,
What
nope.
the fuck?
It's blocked. Everything. There could.
Oh shit, look at
At
all
the
that
stop
back there.
sign,
Holy
turn left
crap!
onto San
That is
Antonio
part of
Road.
this. That is from the hurricane. They're clearing debris off the highway. Okay. I was wondering if it was some
In
weird
1.2
burn
miles,
area
turn
or
right
something.
onto
Oh, this is
Temple
all
Hill Road.
debris, dude.
Yeah, and it's up. Yeah, it makes sense now. Okay, we're gonna start seeing some of the damage here, folks. Trees down. Just This road obviously was silt covered because they got the silt pushed up on both sides. Oh, this is the first signs of damage that we've seen. All right, so the damage you just saw, that was Tennessee side. That's how far up this went. We are still on our way actively to the North Carolina line, and we are the only people on the highway. We finally made it through all the very, very incorrect road closures compared to what the internet and Siri was saying, and finally found our way back to 26, quite further downstream. And so I'm kind of curious the difference as we get deeper in, just how bad it's going to be, man, for these people. It's bad enough up here. Man, down in that valley is this old barn covered in moss, and it was the coolest thing. Wow. There it is, baby. We've made it. Welcome to NC. It's gone over there. Everything's gone. Damn. All right, well, we're, I think, finally starting to hit some of the bigger chunks of damage. Oh, every building over here is messed up. Windows are out. There it is. We got a knockdown building next to that O'Reilly's. Completely broken. Just destroyed. Cinder block building down. Damn, look at that. Pushed up against the side of that building. All that gone. It's just gone. Dang, the railroad tracks are gone. Like everything under the railroad tracks are gone. It's just the beams held up by the air. First sign of the National Guard. We're what, 25 miles out of Asheville?
Outside of Merriam.
Merriam. I don't know if most of y'all pay attention or not, but I've talked many times. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and the coolest part, one of the cool things with coming down here with my boy is where are we staying at?
Titan BJJ.
Hell yeah. So one cool thing about being a part of great communities like the gun community and the jiu-jitsu community is we get to do stuff. When we go to help, we don't have to pay for a hotel room now. I mean, it's just the stuff like that, man, it really matters. And all the donations behind us, it's crazy. So let's go check out our digs for the night. We got into a town that wasn't hit nearly as hard as one that's about 45 minutes away. We've been requested to support starting tomorrow morning. But again, we're dynamic for today, and that could change. Good morning, gun showers, YouTubers. All right, we made it through the night. I want to give a big shout out to Titan Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They hosted us last night, cooked us dinner. Wonderful people. Made sure we ate. There's where I slept last night. Other team members slept back there in the holler. They call that wrist lock holler back there. And up top, we had a couple team members sleep back there. They ended up sleeping right there on the mats for a little bit, man. Didn't have to pay for hotels. Got food, warm meal as soon as we got here. So we were told when we got here at the command center that the need in Marion County has reduced significantly over the past 4 days, and that there's counties up in the mountains, about 2,000 foot in elevation, that have nothing, and they're still trying to reach them. Actually, I'm gonna go outside and check that temperature real quick. So anyway, the needs are about 2,000 feet up in the mountains, not McDowell County where we're currently at. And if you can see over there, we're in Marion on that building, Marion Bargain Mart. And so anyhow, at 0700, we're gonna head up to the mountains, go about 2,000 foot in elevation to one of the tallest mountains here east of the Mississippi. And that is apparently where people are still trapped and have nothing. And there's a guy, real salt of the earth guy, we're supposed to go out there and meet. That has been donating his time since day one, and he's up there running shovels and excavators and chainsaws. So we're gonna head up there here shortly and lend that man a hand and try to get some people some help. So I'm gonna get inside, finish cleaning up so we can get on the road. I will obviously be cameraing as we go up the mountain, show you guys some views, and then when we get there, we'll see what's up with this, where the destruction's at. So I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Getting pretty high up. That's stumping the fucking road.
Should be coming up turning right.
Yeah, right here.
Right, it's 8:30 in the morning here in North Carolina. We have landed at Newland Elementary School. We're looking for our point of contact. His name's Nathan. From everything I'm hearing, he is a salt of the earth man, and we are going to be his huckleberries here shortly. So again, I'm not trying to stick my camera in people's faces because I'm just here to kind of document my own thing. So I'm going to shut the feed off, talk with him, and if he's cool on being camera, of course I'm going to show him. You know, let the world know the men out here taking care of business, and women, men and women out here taking big care of business. So I'm gonna shut this off and see what we can get going on.
We'll find out.
Brandon sponsored by Kotex pads. All right, guys, time to get unloading. Oh, all right, done. Sweaty. Trailer number 2, empty. Great Americans right here, man. This is what it's about. This gym, when we first came in, was basically empty. Just a couple of supplies dropped. And the Mennonites are here from everywhere. They're helping. We are getting ready to go cut out one family with chainsaws, and then we got another family with a mudslide that we're supposed to be digging out. So I'm gonna get off this horn here. We gotta go get breakfast. They got a command post we're gonna head to get breakfast and then get back to work. So I'll get some footage here when it's convenient. All right, thanks guys. All right, we are dropping trailer. We're foregoing grub. We are dropping trailers here. Got the other one dropped way back there. I don't know what you can see. We're dropping it here at this other delivery station, supply station in this community. And guess next steps, again, we're gonna cut some people out, then we're gonna dig some people out. I'll film what I can. If I see destruction, particularly just so you guys see what's been happening here. What everybody's saying is we're about 2 days, a day to 2 days behind the biggest needs. So the points of contact here are saying that now we may be sending out an hour or 2 again before we get to somewhere we can help people that need true help. And again, we only got today, so I'll get all the footage I can, guys, and let you know my thoughts about everything I see here. Their whole entire house situation is completely changed. Both ways in and out are destroyed. They have 2 driveways, had 2 driveways. So a lot of destruction. All up and down these creeks. Nobody expected a flood because it just doesn't flood in the mountains. All right, guys, well, it looks like we went through the list. We helped everybody that we could help. A lot of people were already getting help. There's so many groups here that have come from other places. We actually met a guy from Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri too, about 20 minutes ago. But everywhere I go in this town and in these counties, I hear about this one guy, and he's been our POC up here in Newland. And I want to give a shout out because this guy, from what everybody has said and what he said and everything that's going on, has been donating his company, his time, his people, his resources, his equipment, and everything since the day one of this. And he's here right now, and we can't help anymore because we don't have the heavy equipment he has, but I want to give him a shout out if he'll take it. All right, guys, so again, I came to North Carolina to help out, but resoundingly, all I heard about was this guy named Nathan. And this is Nathan right here. Tell us a little bit about what you do, brother.
What's up, guys? We do grading and landscaping.
You help Americans is what you do, but continue.
Yeah, in Marion, North Carolina, but when this happened, I just couldn't go back to work knowing that people needed help. So people have been pouring out donations and been funding my efforts to just come out here and continue helping people. So that's what we're doing. And when we're done with this, we're gonna go see who else needs something.
I'm glad to have met you, sir. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank y'all's help.
Right there, guys. I want everybody to make sure they take care of this man, give him some 5-star reviews, send him some donations. Appreciate you, brother. All right, guys. So they're filling in that hole right there, saving this house for falling in, and there's just not much else we can do. So we're gonna hit the road so that we can all get back home, and I'm gonna get this video. I'll take a few more videos on the way through, and you know, of some scenery or if I see some stuff worth talking about. If not, guys, thank you as always for liking, subscribing, following me on my adventures. This one's not a gun show. This one's not a gun thing. I mean, I'm packing, but it's not the reason that I did this video. The reason I did this video, very much so, was because I wanted to come and bear witness while also helping my fellow Americans. So as always, guys, stay blessed. I'll talk to you in the next one.